What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So right here, I have a video by K Explorer, and we're going to talk about, culture shock from living in Korea. And yes, even if I am Korean American, I had tons of culture shock back 10 years ago. So let's listen in and hear what the people have to say.
Because especially after they smoke, they just,
the chewing loudly for me, like when Koreans eat loudly.
If a seat is free, they just go out.
It's the way of sorting out the garbage.
So, I'm going to ask on the streets of Seoul to ask foreigners what culture shocks they've experienced while living in Korea. Could you briefly introduce yourself?
I'm Blake Bergmeyer from Canada.
I'm Chris. We are from Germany.
I am Dija. I am Algerian.
Hi, I'm Emma. I've been in Seoul for a week now, and I'm planning to stay here for 3 more weeks.
I'm Febrianto, and I'm from Indonesia.
My name is Reza, and I'm from Indonesia too.
I'm Thomas. I'm from the U.S. and Ohio, and I'm here for university.
My name is Etche, and I'm from Denmark.
I'm Jonas. I'm from Germany.
I'm Simon. I'm 28 years old. I'm from France.
I'm Caroline Lebrun, and I'm an inbound student.
My name is Nityananda Duran. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I've been living in Seoul for about 3.5 years.
My name is Amael. I'm from France. I just arrived like 1 week ago.
I'm Elena. I'm from Spain.
I'm Lucy.
Like, what is one culture shock you would say, you've experienced while living in Korea for the past 7 days?
Mainly, it's like you could leave your jacket or your phone anywhere, lose it, and it'll still be there. 2 days later, no one steals anything. It's so trustworthy. Even putting your credit card in. Usually when you put your credit card in anywhere else, you have to type in a digit. No, they just put it in. It's so much trust in there that someone could just steal it, but no one ever does.
That there are no trash cans on the streets. I think that is one thing that is quite shocking when you come here.
Like everyone has the same style, for example.
The spitting part, like I said, I do not understand that. I mean, I guess it's a thing here in Korea because especially after they smoke, they just, and then they spit everywhere. It's just, I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. It's just, especially when the girls do it. Ugh. I don't know.
Girls wearing skirts when it's super cold. I'm wearing a big jacket right now, a winter jacket, and there are girls running around in skirts, mini skirts, and without thighs, and I'm cold. I don't know how they do it.
For me, I think it's the public transportation. It's very convenient. It's available in the whole city. So I think it's a very good point.
I think it's the weather, because Indonesia is a warm country. Back then when we arrived in Seoul, it's a -3 here. Yeah. And then it's shocking me a lot because, from 32 degrees to -3 is quite shocking.
Just the amount of people on the street. Back home, I live in a real small town, so this all the people and walking everywhere, being able to walking distance for everything is real helpful. And the public transportation, everything is just all kind of new to me compared to back home.
The chewing loudly for me, when Koreans eat loudly, that is one of the first, I think, and the worst, I guess. The second one would probably be they look at you a lot when you're a foreigner.
It's very different here in Korea from Germany. So I've been to markets. It's very full everywhere.
Pali culture, because in Europe everything is quite slow, and in France I think it's one of the worst. Everything is slow. You need so much paperwork and stuff. For example, when you go to the subway, there's those numbers on the ground and you can transfer easily. I injured myself as well doing some boxing training, and I just went to a medical center and I saw a doctor right away. I had an X-ray as well, and just in 45 minutes I knew what I had and everything was sorted out. In France, you have to call, get an appointment, wait for 2 weeks, and then you're gonna see a doctor and he's gonna send you to another place to do X-ray and stuff. So everything is much faster and easier here, and it's good. Feels good actually.
3 signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently,
People that are so kind when you ask them some questions. Just I get lost every time here walking in the city.
Yeah, I agree with her. That's the time I could talk to people. Where you go? Where you go? Of course, I was on Suwon, and there's 4 different lines. You going here, going there, going 4 different places. So you have to like be careful there. Yeah, I've noticed that nobody mentioned. Oh my goodness, no one holds the door open in at all. So now we're just like now I've got used to it. In America, I leave the door open for the next person, but here in Korea, it's like that door could hit you on the way out. You know, don't let it hit you. So that could be the case. And yeah, I've when I first came to Korea back 10 years ago, yeah, I encountered all these culture shocks, and even if I'm Korean, American, yeah, it's like, whoa, what the hell? So, yeah.
And they are very, very kind, and they help you, like give you also their number to help you, things like that. And then crossing the street, that you have like to stay in the right side of the street, things like that. So that just different from Italy.
So, like, are people in your country not kind?
No, it's not like that. Just they are very caring for you, even when they don't know you, and they don't have to help you. Like so, they give you their number, and in Italy, it's a very intimate thing. You don't just give your number to people, so it's very strange for me.
The people that give you their number, are they guys or girls?
They are young people. They're guys and girls.
For me personally, has just been how different tradition has been. I guess from being back from America, it's very individualistic there, and here it's the complete opposite, I think. And so just kind of struggling with that and dealing with that, but also learning about it and understanding it has been kind of the biggest thing for me.
Giving things with 2 hands or a line in the metro, waiting and like don't be loud, stuff like that. But nothing really shocking so far. I haven't experienced anything weird, except like when you sit in the metro, people usually tend to get away from you. They just sit, and they like if a seat is free, they just go out.
Well, the spitting on the ground, it's quite common here. Probably the biggest culture shock I have, it's the way of sorting out the garbage. It's pretty difficult. I just learned that like this week, actually.
In Spain, do you guys not sort out garbage?
We do, but not so complicated. Like we have plastic, paper, glass, and general waste. But we don't have like food waste, not food waste.
Korean people.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the food waste. Like, yeah, I'm here in the States now, and I always forget, like, oh yeah, I could just throw food in the garbage. Like in Korea, you have to, sort it out, food, paper, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, there's actually people that government officials come around your apartment at night. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I'm just like, I'm just sorting it out. I'm like, okay. And yeah.
Stares a lot at us, but we don't know if it's like negative or positive. There's not a lot of colors in the clothes. They're like really neutral colors.
What is your favorite Korean food?
The Korean barbecue. You can't go wrong. I mean, the Korean barbecue is definitely top tier.
What is one thing you like about living in Seoul?
I would say the main thing is probably the people, like how nice everyone is here. Like even though you don't speak their language, they're still like considerate, and they're trying to speak English, but it's like I should almost be able to speak better Korean. It's like that nice medium, but they're all so great. All the people are amazing. I've never had one issue with anybody.
So like you've been here for like 4 years. Like 혹시 한국말 좀 알 수 있나요?
알아듣는데 말 잘 못해요.
제일 좋아하는 한국 음식이 뭐예요?
양념갈비?
왜 그 양념갈비 제일 좋아하시는 건가요?
그냥 고기 좋아해요.
What do you like about living in Seoul?
It's comfortable. It's expensive, but it's comfortable.
Do you need to know Korean to be able to live in Korea?
Actually, you would be amazed at how many people, like many Korean people, actually speak English in here, and they understand. Even if they feel uncomfortable to actually interact with you, they actually understand pretty much.
Do you speak Korean?
Not enough. Yeah. I think she wishes I would speak it a little bit better. I'm learning though. I'm learning.
제일 좋아하는 한국 음식이 뭐예요?
한국 못해요.
Well, just mentioned earlier on that you were learning Korean. 제일 좋아하는 한국 음식이 뭐예요?
I go
To be honest, I am focused on looking for a stable place right now. I can't speak Korean yet.
What is your favorite, like K-drama or like K-pop song?
Yeah, of course, I could, speak the language somewhat, intermediate, but I actually, yeah, just lead with English. Mine is for like personal reasons because, as Korean American, if I don't speak a certain tone or, formal, informal, I'm just going to lead with freaking English. That's how I do it. And then I just don't open my mouth most of the times because, look at me. So they're just like, yeah. They're like, huh? You're awake again? Yeah, because that's how it is. That's what the Korean government likes to call you. You're a Wegugin, even if I'm, have Korean blood with family. But hey, I'm a Wegugin, so yeah, which means foreigner Weguk.
For the K-pops is Sonyuside, which is a girls' generation. Yeah, and then for the K-drama, the most that I love is Hospital Playlist. Yeah, I'm waiting for the season 3.
What would you say, like your favorite Korean food is?
So far, just gimbap. I'll just go for gimbap.
Why do you like kimbap?
I don't know. It's just convenient, and it's really good. I don't know.
Do you speak Korean?
Just 조금.
한국말 어떻게 배우셨나요?
I'm not up to that point yet. I'm still learning. 한국말로 배우다. 배우고 있어. 네.
You may think that an adult that can't stop watching the P word looks something like this, but this is what they really.
Okay, so yep. So that's the end of the video. So yeah, I have a lot of cultural shocks when I first arrived and dealt with it and just it's like whatever's, it's like okay. Yeah. Like I got to the point now where I'm sorry, I lead everything in English. I order in English. Most of the times I use a kiosk so you don't have to talk to anybody. But most of these Koreans do understand because they've studied English all their life. They're just like, okay, yongo, English. And yeah, they just want to speak Korean more. And then they'll speak English, to like practice. And same thing with like, when I go to like sporting events, they're like, hey, yo, Raymond. And I'm just like, hey, Raymond, what's up, man? I'm from the States, So I could get to these players more than, than most of the Koreans can when they find out, oh, you from the States? Yep, I'm West Coast. So yeah. All right. So shout out to K Explorer. If any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video.